True leadership is not a title reserved for the few at the top of an organization. It is a personal quality that can transform every interaction and experience in your life. The journey begins not with managing others, but with understanding yourself. Each person possesses a unique constellation of strengths, perhaps it's creativity, tenacity, empathy, or unwavering optimism. Recognizing and nurturing these innate qualities forms the bedrock of your personal leadership style. Just as a gardener tends to specific seeds, you must allow your best traits to flourish. History's most impactful leaders, from quiet visionaries to compassionate activists, succeeded not by mimicking a template, but by fully embracing their authentic selves. When you build upon this genuine foundation, your influence stems from integrity rather than imitation. The architecture of all successful leadership is built upon communication, but this goes far beyond mere talking. Effective communication is a deliberate practice rooted in willingness, openness, and trust. It requires making the exchange of ideas a priority, whether in formal meetings or casual conversations, because a brilliant thought confined to one mind holds no power. Crucially, this practice must be a two-way street. By demonstrating genuine receptivity to the thoughts of colleagues, friends, and family, you create a reciprocal environment where people feel safe to share. This foundation of trust is essential. It encourages vulnerability and ensures that when people do speak up, they are met with respect and consideration, not dismissal. A leader's role is to foster this hospitable climate where dialogue can thrive. With open channels of communication established, the next vital step is motivation. While financial rewards and basic security are important, they rarely inspire the passion and dedication that drive extraordinary performance. Lasting motivation springs from a shared sense of purpose. People yearn to be part of something larger than themselves, to contribute to a meaningful goal. A leader cultivates this by making everyone feel included in the mission. This involves actively seeking input, valuing each person's contribution, and treating team members with dignity and respect. When you recognize people's efforts, celebrate collective victories, and navigate setbacks together, you transform a group of individuals into a united force. People naturally rise to the expectations set for them. When you treat others as capable and intelligent partners, they will often surpass even their own expectations. The quality of your leadership is ultimately reflected in the depth of your relationships. Here, a simple yet profound principle applies: express a sincere interest in other people. Much like the unfeigned joy of a friendly dog, genuine curiosity and attention are incredibly powerful. Learning names, remembering personal details, and acknowledging those who are often overlooked are not mere tactics, they are expressions of respect. This practice, over time, shifts your focus outward, enriching your connections and diminishing self-centered worries. As you become more invested in the lives of others, you build a network of mutual goodwill that supports both personal and professional endeavors. Navigating complex human dynamics requires a specific skill, the ability to see the world from another person's perspective. This empathetic approach is the master key to resolving conflicts and forging strong agreements. It means proactively inquiring about another's experiences, goals, and unspoken concerns. You don't have to agree with every viewpoint, but by sincerely striving to understand what matters to someone else, you open the door to collaborative problem-solving. This shift in perspective moves interactions from a battleground of competing demands to a shared exploration of solutions, paving the way for outcomes where everyone feels heard and valued. Closely linked to perspective taking is the art of listening. In a world that often prioritizes speaking, attentive listening is a superpower. It serves a dual purpose. It is your primary means of acquiring new knowledge and a remarkably effective tool for gentle persuasion. When you listen with full focus, maintaining eye contact, offering encouraging gestures, and asking thoughtful questions, you communicate profound respect. People are naturally drawn to those who make them feel understood. By internalizing and reflecting someone's concerns, you build a bridge of trust, making them more receptive to your ideas. True listening is an active and generous act that forms the core of meaningful connection. These interpersonal skills find their highest expression in teamwork. The old model of rigid, pyramid-shaped hierarchies is giving way to more fluid, collaborative structures. Effective teamwork unleashes creativity and innovation by breaking down barriers and allowing constructive conflict. A leader's role in a team is that of a coach and mentor, building confidence, staying engaged, and investing in the growth of each member. Success is shared collectively, and setbacks are faced as a unit. This environment allows individuals to reach their full potential, knowing they are supported by a cohesive group working toward a common objective. Underpinning all these practices is a framework of personal integrity. This involves being quick and honest in admitting your own mistakes, which builds credibility and trust. Conversely, criticism of others should be offered slowly, carefully, and always constructively, with the aim of helping rather than harming. Providing clear, measurable, and realistic goals gives your team, and your own life, a sense of direction and purpose. Maintaining focus on the big picture prevents you from getting lost in minor details, while consciously balancing work with restorative play maximizes long-term performance and prevents burnout. Finally, your internal mindset is your greatest resource. Cultivating a positive outlook and learning to manage worries re-energizes your spirit and resilience. Perhaps most importantly, enthusiasm is a captivating and contagious force. When you share your genuine excitement and passion for a project or idea, it ignites that same energy in others. Leadership, therefore, is a holistic practice. It blends self-awareness with outward empathy, strategic vision with daily kindness, and unwavering integrity with infectious optimism. By developing these qualities, you do not simply learn to lead others, you unlock the most capable, connected, and influential version of yourself.